So it's going to be an honor to do light therapy for her today. What is she? What's her challenges that she's dealing with as far as pain?
She's dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, which is pretty severe. It has affected her mobility in terms of her movement, her hands, her legs. So she basically has problems being able to walk.
Why are you holding the cane? Ain't the cane supposed to help you walk?
Yeah, but I have much better balance. I told you it helped me.
Awesome. Let me see. That's crazy.
That's
No cane.
And you do it by yourself. You don't need help from the cane.
Wow. All right, Miss Alice, tell everybody now. See you later. Greetings, family. I'm Tasha Lee L for The Simple Truth LLC, powered by Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. And I'm here today with a young man who's going to give us some information about the video you're about to see and what the client has been going through before she came in contact with us. So, meet Mr. LeRoy Tyler for Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good, Tasha. How you doing?
All is well, brother.
That's
So,
amazing.
Mr. Tyler, could you tell us about the client that we're going to see today that you brought in and what she's dealing with and what she hopes to get relief from?
Okay. Yes, her name is Ms Alice Bussey. She's a dear friend of mine, known her close to 40 years. Lately, as she had gotten older, she's been having problems with mobility, dealing with arthritis, one of the issues that she has.
Okay.
So this has been going on for quite a while now. I'd say about at least a good 10 to 15 years.
Wow.
So what has happened is that her mobility and her ability to move without pain has been decreased greatly. So what we wanted to do is bring her here to Dr. Peters, and we wanted to let her see that there's a way forward in being able to get beyond the pain that she's been going through. And so what happened was, when I brought her here, I had to help her up into the vehicle.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, out of my vehicle, up the steps into the office.
Right. We do have two
As
steps.
she had a cane while I'm holding her by her arm. As she was sitting waiting to be treated, Doc gave her a sample of exposure to Quantinite.
Okay.
Okay. What the Quantinite did, normally, over the years, sometimes I'd had to help her up or help her sit down.
Okay.
What the Quantinite did when she was exposed to it, she stood up immediately by herself in one motion with no cane.
How long was she holding the Quantinite?
She was holding the Quantinite, I say, for about at least, probably about 5 to 10 minutes, because she was talking with Doc at the same time.
Just sitting down and getting some healing.
Yes. So when she stood up, and I noticed that, she stood up smoothly, not in sections. And then I saw her walk around to the treatment
Exam room.
Yes. And so as I saw her walking, she was holding her cane on her arm. She wasn't even using
Instead
the
of
cane.
using it.
Then she said her cane, trying to use it, was throwing off her balance.
Huh.
So I saw, I'm seeing that the beginning of this is going exactly like what we wanted to.
Wow.
When she came out of the exam room after she had been treated, and when I brought her back down, getting ready to put her back in the vehicle, she came out completely by herself.
Wow.
With no cane.
Exactly. I got her on tape getting it back into the vehicle.
Yes.
Why are you holding the cane? Ain't the cane supposed to help you walk?
Yeah, but I have much better balance. I told you it helped me.
Awesome. Let me see. That's crazy.
That's
No cane.
And you do it. Ms Alice Bussey. She has been in Atlanta. Her and her late husband started Bussey's Florists. They were the first black florists to be connected to FTD in the country back in the 60s.
Awesome.
Okay, she has been active in the community of Metro Atlanta, but also nationally, of helping the Black community to have access to opportunities in education, finance, the political structure. She's there. She's been doing this for years. She's given of herself tremendously.
Wow.
And so, as I said, she's a dear friend of mine. Close to 40 years I've known her and her late husband. So also, she's one of the most influential people in the state of Georgia. If you had 100 Black people that you put in a line or in a list for their influence, she's going to be in anybody that has any knowledge about the Black community.
Wow.
She'll be one of those 100 people.
That's amazing.
Yes. She's done a lot for Metro Atlanta and a lot for the state of Georgia.
Wow. So it's going to be an honor to do light therapy for her today. All right. Welcome back, family. I have another testimony. I'll let her introduce herself and tell you about her experience. Greetings, Queen. If you would, just introduce yourself for the record.
My name is Alice Bussey.
Okay. Could you please tell us about your experience with light therapy at Quantum today? What happened?
Oh, I'll be happy to.
Okay.
I have known Dr. Peters for some time through LeRoy Tyler and Ken Reed.
Okay.
As a result, they're encouraging me to come to explore the options that are very unusual that Dr. Peters, through his scientific methods and his research, had created opportunities that very few of us know about.
It's true.
And of course, with my trust and belief in their recommendation and our long-term, over 30-year history of our relationship, I value their opinion.
Awesome.
As such, I was able to come and look at the facility, very impressed. I also am impressed with their business acumen
Okay.
and in their demeanor as how they treat me as a human being first, and to listen to what my needs are.
That's right.
As a result of that, this is a repeat visit and come back after exploring other options on the marketplace.
Right.
Today, as a result of my earlier visit, it's a follow-up.
Okay.
And I wanted to share the opportunity of how much differently I felt after doing what they asked me to do. And after this second visit, how I have more mobility and movement, and especially in my neck, my hands, and in my walking. I'm able to bend over that I wasn't able to do before. And so I have balance, so I really have not had to use a walking cane like I had previously. So I knew that there was something different about this experience, and I just am happy to have this opportunity to share that.
Awesome, awesome. Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Your experience, before you got the experience with light therapy, what was your day-to-day pain level from 0 to 10 on a daily basis?
Well, it used to average, my pain level used to average around 8
Okay.
or so. And sometimes it would go higher, but then sometimes depends on if I take pain medication, I wouldn't have as much, so I could walk.
Right. Since light therapy, how has your pain level been since?
I have very minimal pain. Actually, in my right hand, and especially today, I don't even have any pain. I had more mobility.
More mobility after your session?
Oh yes, it was real different.
Awesome, awesome. So would you recommend it to friends and family like it was recommended to you?
Oh yes, of course.
Awesome,
and I deal with quite a number of people as well as friends and family. I have a large family. There are 12 sisters and brothers. My friends saw the problems I was having with arthritis,
Okay, arthritis.
and my mobility was limited, and that was different from what
They used to
he
see.
has seen, because we have had a 30-year relationship.
Right.
So of course, as we talk often, and we share. So out of that talking and sharing, Dr. Peters was recommended.
Okay. And then he showed up and showed out. Well, you showed up and he showed out.
Yes, and that's what it's all about. So I would not have any problem of recommending to others the opportunity, because it's very scientific, but at the same time, very unique, especially in my community. And that's what I'm happy about, and that's what I was looking for. Those who could help me as well as those like me in my own community.
Awesome. I'm so glad that we were able to fill all those needs right here in Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. So thank you, Alice, for your testimony once again.
You're welcome.
And we look forward to seeing you around, doing much better with your mobility. Maybe we'll get a follow-up testimony one day or something.
Well, thank you. Thank you for asking.
Very well. Thank you. All right.
Wait, why are you holding the cane? The cane's supposed to help you walk?
Yeah, but I have much better balance. I told you it helped me.
Awesome. Let me see. That's crazy.
That's
No cane.
And you do it by yourself. You don't need help from the cane.
Wow. All right, Miss Alice, tell everybody now.